Hi everyone, my name's Cheryl Hurst. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Sydney, Australia. How are you? The 1st of July. So 1 month of winter gone. Yes, we've got 2 left. I'm not a winter person. I don't like the cold. Anyway, it's a bit dark here, so I've had to put the lights on, so I'm sorry if there's any bit of flashing there. I'll try and cover that up in a minute. With the 1st of July, that means that we've got some new online exclusives, and I've got a suite of products that I have absolutely loved playing with, and it's called Painterly Pears. These are the beautiful papers, and you can see that I'm missing one, but I'll show it to you because I didn't want to cut it and because it's gorgeous. That's the paper just here. It's just beautiful, and I thought that would be make a lovely scrapbook, or make lovely cards as well. But I just didn't think it would be justice doing, you know, that. And that's the other side of it. So you've got the petal pink colours there. Okay, so you've got those beautiful papers. Okay, and you can buy it as a suite or you can buy them separately. It's up to you how you want to do it. The paper is beautiful. The pears just look gorgeous. And these are what the dies look like. And here are the stamps. So this is the actual size of the stamps. There's 14 stamps. That's the number for the stamp set if you want to buy it separately, or there's a bundle as well. And there it's a 2-step stamp, as you can see here, for those parts there. These are the nice little sentiments. Couldn't think of my words then. So there's 14 stamps, and you need a B, C and a D block for these ones. Okay, so they're gorgeous. And that, and before I go into the next thing, I just want to show you the colours. So you've got basic beige, old olive, an old trusted favourite. We've got the new darling duckling, another favourite, mossy meadow. This one you can't probably read because it's faded, is petal pink. And we've got another new on in colour is Secret Sea. Okay, so they're the colour palette for the papers. So we'll be using some of those. And I've used Darling Duckling here, so you can see the dies. There is 10 dies. Okay. And you can see that they are cut out in full. The leaves, the flowers, there's 2 pairs and the single pair. So you've got here, that's what it'll cut out, that and that. Okay, and then you've got standalone dies. So here, the beautiful leaf, some flowers and some more petals there, and a bit of crisscrossing there. Okay, so we've got some beautiful colours there. And also what I've done is that I've just done a couple of pair combinations, so mainly old olive. So I've got old olive and mossy meadow, so you've got the darker there. I think you can see that better. I'll just stand up so you can make sure you can see it. So you've got that there. So I'll just put that there to stop that glare, and I'll put that there to stop the glare. So we've got old olive and mossy meadow, old olive and pecan pie, got old olive, old olive and peach pie, sorry, and this is old olive and pecan pie. And then we've got here old olive and darling duckling. Then I've got darling duckling and pumpkin pie. And then I brought in this one, darling duckling and strawberry slush, to see what that looked like. I'm sorry that stamp didn't turn out. I think the stamp was a bit wet by the time I got that when I was cleaning it. So there's some beautiful ones. I'll leave it there if you want to take a snapshot of that. just leave it there, hey? So you can take that if you want to take a shot. They're good little combinations there. And also we've got beautiful set. I'll put a long sticker on here, I think. They're a low profile sparkling dot. They're just gorgeous. Darling Duckling. You've got it's Mossy Meadow, and you've got Secret Sea there. And we've got a beautiful ribbon. It's got the gold through it. So it's a Mossy Meadow and gold trim. So whichever, that's more gold on that side, or you've got the Mossy Meadow and gold that side. It's just gorgeous ribbon. And I'm making a different card, but I've made this card. And if you're a demonstrator, you probably get the idea of that layout was from the Creative Now, but I did it in the Painterly Pears, and you'll see that one as well. And I've used the standalone pieces there. I've done that in Mossy Meadow and Darling Duckling. Okay, and I've done this one. This is Old Olive, and that is Secret Sea with the ribbon, and it's just a fold out card like that. So there's lots of things you can make. These are just a couple I've done, and I'm going to do a fairly simple card. So I've got Mossy Meadow, so let's just play with this one, and I've just cut all the measurements will be in my blog. So I've got that Mossy Meadow, and I've done 5 strips of these, and I've got 5 strips of those, and they're just a little bit different in size. They're 1/2 inch by 3 3/4, and 1/2 inch by 3 5/8, cut 5, or it's 1.2 by 8.9, 1.2 by 9.2 in centimeters, and then just a circle. Okay, so I'm going to start. What we're going to do is we're going to put one there. We'll just make sure they fit. So one goes across that way, and then we're just going to get one to go there. Get the next one to go there. They should be sort of stuck together. And we're just staggering them to make sure they're even. I've got it in my hand. So you'll have 10 pieces by the time you finish. It's a simple card, but it's effective, I think. It's just very effective. I've done this card a few times in different layout with different papers, and we can smush that up a little bit, I think. That sort of makes it a bit even, doesn't it? So I'm just going to do it on the side so then I can see a bit better. And I'm just going to get my glue, liquid glue, because we can play with it a bit easier with the glue. So it's quite a effective but simple card. This one goes out like that. And I really want to do that one. So I've sort of put that right to the edge, didn't I? Put that to the edge, so I'll leave it like that. Oh, I hadn't done it. Yeah, but I will do it to the edge. So this one I'm going to put in. hope you're having a wonderful day. So there's lots to talk about with the new online exclusives. I'll get all that out. And plus we've got 2 new kits as well. So they're all there available in my store. Very exciting. Love for you to be shop there. It's all waiting for you. And actually, because I'm a demonstrator, I got this early, and I got it with the 50%, you know, off the second. So that was good because I bought the 2 I bought 2 sweets in the online exclusives, and I'll show you that one later in another video. So that was good, you know, getting 50% off a sweet. I just bought the whole sweet. Well, I wanted it anyway, so it was very handy, to say the least. And I've had so much fun creating all this for you. Could have kept going, but I thought, you know what, you'll never get a video from me if I keep just playing and not show you anything. There, so we've got that all done, so that looks great. So we've got that, and we've got this, and I am going to so first of all I'm going to put the sentiment on, and I'm going to use the Secret C. I think this is just going to be my new, you know, instead of using black. I think everybody who has this is doing the same thing. It's just gorgeous, and it just inks up and presents so well. Look at that. It's just beautiful. Love it. It's just so, it makes it so crisp and neat. It's really, really pretty. Oh, I'm going crazy there. Now I just have to clean that off because I've mucked that up. Just wait a second, sorry. I'll just clean that. Oh, I don't know. Talking and not thinking. Okay, and I might as well clean this one off too. Get the dark ink off. Don't like staining it. It's good because it doesn't stain it. And it mustn't have the pink in it, the red. Okay, so we've got that, and I'll just wipe that dry. And I'm going to get out Old Olive. You can't go wrong with Old Olive, can you? And I'm just going to stamp it across there. Just like that. And then I am going to bring in Old Olive, and I am going to get some Darling Duck. Now I've been using my brush onto this, but I don't really want to anymore. I don't really like doing that. So I'm going to do this so I just don't muck up the colours, because that's a light colour. I've got a brush, so you can see I've got a bit of green on the brush, so I didn't want to, I'm just saturating my brush with that. And I'm just going to go tap it on there, squish it on, and do some more here. So I'll just get some more. I don't want to just muck my brushes. There, got that. Now, sorry if you get my head in the road, I just have to try and get that with the camera. There, it's just lightened it a bit. Like, love it. You can't really see the yellow very much in it, but it does lighten it. And then we don't have two stamp for that one, so I'm just going to leave it for the moment. You could use blends if you want, if it annoys you, but I'm quite happy with that look. And I'm just going to put some dimensionals on, and I'm just going to put that in the center, just like that. And I'm just going to bring this one in, and I'm just going to get some more Darkling on here, and I'm going to put it on this brush, and I'm just going to just hit it. Just like that. And then I'm just going to get Old Olive, just a different way of doing it, so the leaves will look a bit yellow this time. And I'm just going to put that on there, and I am going to and just leave it leave that as it is, and I'm just going to glue that in. I've got lots of fun folds coming up that I want to show you as well, and I'll be doing those, but I just wanted to show you this sweet. This is my favorite sweet, I think, of all the sweets now. So sorry, put that away. And that is the two sizes I used. Oh no, sorry, they're the two sizes I used for this one. I was just going to show you, there's the large one there, and the next one down there for the stylish dies, and I used the large one there. So I've got those cards, forgot to mention that, and I've got those, and I'll just put them away so I don't use them. And just want to show you this. It's not a very good copy. I don't think you can see it that well. You can see this is the floral charm suite. This is the Painterly Pears suite. This is Spooky Sweets suite, and then we've got bundles. So this is a great way, so you can, I'll try and get this on. So all these are all new product that I'll be showing you, the ones that I bought anyway. So these are the 3 suites, and then the rest is bundles. So I just wanted to show you there. So it's $129 Australian. Okay, so it's very cute. So I hope you like my little bits there, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week.